My name is Ben, and I love to clap. I love to clap and clappity clap, clappity clap, clappity clap. Everyone likes to clappity clap. Sorry, Dave, I can't hear your cruel words because I'm clapping so much.
We should start the show. Let's start the show.
That was good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Like to do on the project.
G'day, welcome to Gamey Game. Hey, thanks for sticking with us through the little break that we had. I hope you've been enjoying the live streams that we've been doing on Facebook.
What did you do in the break, Evan?
All I did was live stream on Facebook.
What did you do in the break, Kate?
All I did was watch Evan live streaming on Facebook.
What did you do in the break, David?
Do you want to just let Evan introduce us?
Okay, I was just trying to be nice.
You're being ridiculous.
Oh, I'm a ridiculous person.
Yeah.
You're still talking.
In your bloody aquamarine linen blouse.
It is
Tell me.
summery outside
do
today, ladies and gentlemen.
Do they have a...
Spring has sprung and the linen is out.
It hasn't sprung that much.
Do they have any irons in North Melbourne, Ben?
No, because I don't live in North Melbourne.
Oh, that's why then. North Fitzroy.
Nope.
Damn. I'm giving up. Sorry.
I lost my train of thought. Facebook. So go to our Facebook for the for live streams sometimes. We might be doing some more of those in the future. I'd say we probably will.
Yeah, I think it's fun.
A
Yeah.
good chance.
I like to tune in if you'd like to see me kick David's ass in computer games.
We did Density and we did the Marvel and the Capcom people.
And then we did that weird one.
Oh, we did the one
That
where
made me feel awkward and unsafe.
it was inappropriate for me.
Hey, so I'm Evan, and joining me on the show this week, you've seen them all before, it's Kate Dehnert. Do we normally clap?
No, but let's be the change you want to see in the world.
Ben Russell. And Dave Callan. That's harsh.
Boo! Boo!
Why is there meanness happening just because I was mean to Ben a bit? But look
You're
at his
the
face.
villain in this show.
Yeah, I'm like the guy with. I should have a gong.
You're the foil.
I should have a gong right here.
Yep. You're the foil in our wrestling.
You're some foil with some meth, and you're just smoking it.
Oh, well,
What?
Well, I love to party.
Is your chair really high, Ben?
I think it
You're
might
not
be.
taller than me.
I think Ben's pretty high.
He's being dishonest.
I know, it was just how it was. Mate, sort your chairs out before you get your bloody friends to sit
Are we
on them.
level? Should we be level?
You were like, who's the highest person? Ben, put him in the high chair
Yeah, well, I need it, to be honest.
because you're high.
I'm the
Because of all that
shortest
meth.
person.
well, that meth.
Had all the meth.
Gamey Game is sponsored by meth.
He had all of the meth that was in the green room, and now there was none for Kate.
So Moorish.
Hey,
Ask your dealer about meth.
Hey, here's something fun. It's called Untitled Goose Game. It's from a Melbourne-based developer named House.
That is so Melbourne.
Oh,
It's a house, but it's not really a house, so that's why it's house.
you know what would have been better if they were called Duck Duck?
That's why you're the villain.
That was a good gag. That gag checks out. If you look up that gag and check it against other gags, it stands up.
We must be in a flat area because I could see you coming a mile away, buddy.
Do I have to explain the joke?
So the blurb of this game is, it's a lovely weekday morning in the village and you were a horrible goose.
I like it.
It seems like the goal of the game is basically to conduct a bit of mischief.
Yeah. Be a bit of a goose.
He's what I would call a fucking scallywag. He just gets up to all sorts of shenanigans. He just wants to wander around being mean all the time. Remind you of anyone, Benjamin?
I like him because he's a bit of a cockhead, and that reminds me. It reminds me of me. It reminds me.
How many games do you get just to be an unadulterated cockhead for the whole thing?
I think that's the blurb.
But there's stealth mechanics as well. So you get to hide and then pop out and be more of a cockhead again.
Yeah, there actually is. It's like Splinter Cell or something.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Except he doesn't have those 3D vision glasses on his head that you can see through the dark.
Maybe you get those if it turns nighttime.
Oh, that'd be good.
If it turns nighttime.
I like the style of this game. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, the art's really
Great.
cool.
Yeah.
And we can't hear it right now, but it's got quite a calming soundtrack.
Yep.
Except for when you go, brr, brr, there's a Gooses don't say brr. What do gooses do?
I mean, honk.
When you honk.
You're thinking of a telephone.
I think
Brr.
this goose is
Phone
ring.
won't snap at me. I
Evan,
fucked that up. I
do
didn't say words
Have
then.
you ever seen a goose in real life?
Maybe not.
Honk.
I would like it if.
Oh, we changed hats.
Ooh.
Oh.
How come the farmer gets to change hats and you get to have the one costume? That's a bit annoying.
Because I mean, geese are naked by.
Oh, default, I guess.
Yeah.
You should unlock a Splinter Cell costume towards the end. And I would like it if, as you get up to all sorts of cockheadery, then you build up a cockhead meter, and then when it's flashing, you just go on a rampage just snapping genitals. Boing, 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 all over the shop. That'd be good.
As human men, how do you feel about the representation here of men? Are you offended that hat and nose, that's pretty much
I'm
it?
tired of video games over-sexualizing farmers.
Put some bloody clothes on.
Put some clothes on, mate. That's not realistic, okay?
That's what this game needed, a very sexy farmer man with like tiny Daisy Dukes on.
What other animals would be good for games? There's Goat Simulator.
Eagle. I want to.
Eagle.
Oh, yeah, I
and then
think
you
they have
take
that,
them into
don't-
the sky and you let them go.
Didn't Ubisoft...
What are you grabbing?
They did.
Wrote
I know,
it.
even though I say Ubisoft and a lot of people say
Children
Ubisoft, but
and-
they made a little... They made an eagle simulator.
On
Oh,
the
yeah?
PSVR.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, does that mean that you have to do this?
Oh, that'd be good.
And then when you go down diving at the ground,
No, you literally just point your head.
Oh.
And then I think there's a way you can go faster, but it might be a button press. But wouldn't that be good if you had the...
If you actually had to
That
flap.
would be, yeah.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
You would have the best shoulder muscles. Delts, I believe they're called.
Delts.
I studied medicine. I didn't.
Dr. Callan.
Thank you. I would like to be that for the rest of the show.
Dr. Dave.
Dr. Goose.
When does it... So you don't know when it comes out?
They're saying just 2018, so.
Oh, so mysterious.
is this a good marketing thing to be like? I mean, we're talking about it now; it's working. But like, is this what they do? Is this how marketing works? They drop it, people get hot for it, then they forget about it. Then it's like, oh, finally, that Goose Game.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it be better to drop it with the game and the people are like, yes, the novelty is now. I will get the Goose Game.
I liked it better when they released demos so you could play. That was fun, but they don't really do that anymore.
You know what? Demos have only ever convinced me not to buy the thing. I've never
Really?
played a demo and gone like, yeah, I want this to keep going.
I haven't for a
But
very
maybe-
long time. That's a very good point. I haven't played a demo and been like, oh, yes.
Yeah, like even with ARMS, I was
sucked.
I was so excited like to try ARMS. Tried it with the demo, went, that's probably all I need. I've got my head around it
Yeah,
now.
wow.
Don't have to-
Yeah.
Kind
right.
of is with that game. I played it once and I was like, great. I never have to play this game again. That's what a pleasure.
What more could there possibly be?
It seems a bit harsh. Yeah.
That's all there is.
Yeah. If
mean,
I
like,
wanted
it
to
was
move my
interesting.
arm,
It made me want a
I'd
game.
go outside like a real person.
You're not a real person.
I don't want to do that. That's boring.
Hey, Tony! Eat my arms! I just, I liked ARMS. And we're getting completely sidetracked from the
Wait,
Goose
the game or the limb?
I like arms.
Both.
Both
I
are
like
great.
it, but it made me think this in a better game, top notch.
Yeah.
Like more, I love the dynamics of it. I think it's really cool. I think it's really interesting. I think I liked standing in front of the TV, sort of like doing that, but in a better game.
But you can still kind of stand
Harsh.
in front of the TV anyway.
Harsh but fair, I think.
What, just stand in front of the TV?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you
do that.
definitely
You can stand anywhere you want, really, within reason.
Except in
Yeah.
like no
Yes.
standing.
Yeah, or like in a
Zones.
volcano. You can't stand
Yeah.
in a volcano.
Yeah, or in a very, very small crypt. You can't
That's true.
stand
I mean,
in
you
those.
could, but you just pop out.
Or like, I mean, it's underground, so because it's a
Oh,
crypt.
no, yeah, you're
you'd
absolutely
hit your
right.
head if
I
you stood.
apologize, I misunderstood.
Yeah, well, look, you gotta know what a crypt is.
Words to live by.
Thanks, Dr. Callan.
Hey, it's one of the most anticipated games of the year. Destiny 2 has landed on PS4 and Xbox One. Well, it landed like a month ago.
I would say so far the biggest game of the year, easily.
Oh.
The biggest yawn of the year.
Ayo! I'm
People
with
said
you.
that Zelda Breath of the Wild was the biggest
game.
of the year.
Well, this game
Yeah,
has. Bungie was saying they had like something crazy, like 1.3 or 1.6 million concurrent users.
Whoa.
That means like, at the same time, there were people 1. whatever the F users.
How does that stack up
playing
against
this
like
thing.
PlayerUnknown's Battleground?
I don't have the numbers on Pugba.
Because that's.
But I know that's. I think
on
that's,
Steam. That's the absolute that peaked.
yeah, that's number one on Steam for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But
is
you know,
quite a good
Destiny
game.
2 isn't on. That's the. I haven't played Destiny 2 or very little. Because I'm a PC guy and I still have to wait 2 weeks
Well, that's
before it
ridiculous.
even releases on
It's
PC.
annoying, isn't it?
Yes.
It is so annoying.
They knew that this game was being made for a long time.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just?
They had some notice. They made the game in that time.
I don't know why this. Do you reckon there's a reason? Because it seems like they deliberately stagger the release. Do you think they're doing that on purpose for some reason?
See, I don't know. I don't see what the advantage is because
I think
like
it
what Kate
takes
was
a little
saying
bit of
before,
time.
right? Like like strike while the iron's hot sort of thing. Like it's if you've got to wait weeks and weeks and weeks, like the buzz has kind of died off.
Yeah.
I think that they will rely on the fact that PC gamers they know about this game and they've got plans to buy it. Otherwise, you're going to buy it on PlayStation, which is what Bungie developed it for.
Right.
Or if you are,
Which is a Sony console.
if you're a big loser, you'll play it on Xbox. Only if you're a big loser.
Hey, what? I bought Density 2 on PS4.
Why are you being
Because
so
I
defensive?
could play it with you, and I do play the Xbox most of the time.
But we haven't played it together very much.
We haven't
'cause
played
you
it.
don't like it.
I think it sucks. This game, let me explain the plot of the game. It's basically you pick a person, and then you jump around like a heckin' idiot, shooting everything you see, and the enemies don't use cover, because they're there to give you tiny shards of biscuit light that you then you use in a shop to buy incrementally better hats.
So I just
That's
like to.
the game.
So yes, I mean you're not wrong, but also Dave is horrible at this.
No,
game.
it doesn't.
I have played it with him, and he is
You can watch the live stream.
literally one of the worst players on Destiny.
I was
2.
level
He's
11.
so bad.
I was level 11. He was level 253.
Now I'm 305.
Okay,
'cause
ridic-
I played
okay,
the
so-
shit out of it.
I think we can safely say that I wasn't bad. It was just a matter of time spent perpetually
It's not.
putting up with being bored.
Trust me, people out there in internet land, it is not.
Oh, he can
A matter
endure
of
being
that.
bored for 305 levels. I get jack of the shit after 10 and then kind of limp over the line into
So-
level 11.
So that okay, if I just 1 second.
Yes.
This is bullshit already.
Anyone that has any clue about Destiny knows.
I've got a clue about Destiny.
Just one moment, you horrible little man. Anyone knows that the game really gets going in the end game of Destiny, and this is true.
So
in
let me get
Destiny
this
2.
right. You have to play it for 500 hours until it gets good.
It's not 500 for someone that doesn't absolutely suck at the game.
Oh, so the game finishes too quickly then.
Just like your love
I don't know
life,
what
Ben.
you want from this game. I don't know what you thought that you were buying, but
Well, Dave,
I don't-
this isn't Dave's sort of game, right?
I didn't realize I was buying a fucking fashion parade. Look at my fucking hat, everyone. Look at my lovely
is
new
it your
gloves.
sort of game, Kate?
It is, well, okay, so I'm agreeing with Dave, but I've never played Destiny 2. I played Destiny 1.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you did.
I
You played
don't
one.
know if I finished that game. I don't know why I was doing anything. I really enjoy shooting and all that stuff, but fuck me, did I care when anything happened? No.
Oh.
Was that? But that
Gave
was
zero
that was a bit of a
fucking
problem
shit.
in the first one, right?
And also,
Yeah.
it was just like, here's the
100%.
same. You get the thing, you do the thing. It's just this over and over and
Yeah,
over.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so I
yeah.
just was like, I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah.
And I couldn't. I don't want to speak to strangers on the internet. So
Yeah,
I just
true.
had,
Yeah.
the only way that I could communicate with anyone was jumping and then occasionally doing this.
and
Yeah.
and that's excellent points. And I think if you play Destiny or
For
Destiny
500
2,
hours, it gets good.
if you play any of these games for the story, someone's told you lies.
No, but I didn't even, because I really enjoyed a lot of Halo, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not really playing it for the story. And I like the shooting, whatever you call it, when
Yeah.
you shoot someone and it feels good, and then the changing of the things. Like, I liked all of that.
I also
but
like
I
the
just
changing of the thing.
hated it. I hated that every single mission was just the same old shit over and over and over, to the point where I was like, I know I should like this game. It's all there, but I just can't.
It
Yeah, yeah,
depends.
yeah.
It depends. It really heavily relies on you liking the gameplay loop.
It heavily
Does Destiny 2 improve on that stuff? Because that was a common complaint on the first one, that it's kind of
Yeah.
the same thing over and over again.
So I pretty much, besides the Trials of the Nine, finished what they had, the content that they have in the game at the moment. So I've done the raid, I've done the Prestige Nightfall, I've done a lot. And I think it's a lot more approachable than the first Destiny. Even then, like, you're still expected to kind of know what the fuck to do. And the fact of the matter is that a lot of people coming to Destiny 2 won't. So it's kind of a little bit, it's not exactly as approachable as it could be, but it's they're kind of in a weird position where they have to appeal to these hardcore, awful Destiny community, which is a toxic, horrible community full of assholes.
I feel like this game heavily relies...
Which I belong to.
Hey, Dave, where were you? Setting it up so perfectly.
Yes, I absolutely belong to. But
In other words, lots of Ben Russells.
yes, that's
I
right.
feel like this game
there.
heavily relies not only on that fan base, but also on Ben justifying what a shit game it is.
I'm
by
not justifying it. I know that
pretending it's
it.
good.
I just like the gameplay loop. That's the problem. That's where it lies. I
Okay.
enjoy it, and it's not as fun when you do pickup groups when you like have to talk to bros over the internet. So many times you'll be playing, and then all of a sudden one player just stop, and then you just hear like the pull of a bong. You're like, you're like, you're just like.
And then does it get better or worse at
He's
the
like,
game?
yeah, dude,
No,
you gotta practice.
he's useless now.
And then you hear the rustle of a Doritos bag.
You should be shooting. We can hear you eating.
And I'm not criticizing, smoking weed while playing this game. That you need to do.
Make
what
it
you
good.
need to do.
Too many groups.
But yeah,
There's not enough meth in the world for this game.
You do have to talk to people if you don't have friends playing it, and
Oh, yeah.
it's much more enjoyable with friends. Like
Yeah.
it just the raid is more tolerable. Everything's just enjoyable with the friends.
I will. Well, that's the thing, because by the time I got Destiny 1, I think you were the only person I knew who still played Destiny 1, and I was like, please be my friend, and you said yes, and then I couldn't navigate the PlayStation friend system, and so I was just out. I joined the party way too late. I can see how this is fun with mates, but
It is fun with mates. So
when
I
you
play
can
with
be
Tom
like,
Walker.
hey mates, be available for 500 hours.
well, it doesn't take 500 hours. That's just David. That's just David time. That's Callan time. Which
You've
is,
put in a lot of hours.
I put in a few. See, this is my
Defensive
No.
posture.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I have, but also not as much as Destiny. The loot drops are much more frequent here. Everything happens a little bit quicker, and that's a bit of a problem because you kind of like I've done it, I've completed it, and I sunk in some good time, but not a huge, not a massive amount.
But is this going to be like Destiny 1, where they just keep releasing new campaigns and things like that?
I think
Yeah,
that they'll
there's new
have to
stuff coming,
release them
right?
a little bit
More
quicker.
raids.
I think they'll have to do it a little bit more frequently because it's a little bit easier. It's an easier game than
Right.
Destiny 1. It's easier to level up if you're not Dave Callan.
Hey!
So I think at the moment I've sort of kind of taken a break from playing it because I've done it.
It's like I feel like I've done some of it before with Halo. In fact, it's obviously the same kind of people who made Halo, and they've taken a lot of the same assets, like that weird hover bike you fly around on, and some of the guns feel similar and the targeting and so on. It's like they've gone, what do people like about Halo? And people have gone, we like the characters, we like the plot, and the fact that you don't have to grind. And they've gone, let's reverse all of that.
Yes. And you can see that they, like Bungie are always, let's try and make something that people do over and over again fun. And if you like that grind, then you'll like this game. But if you don't, and you're horrible at playing these types of games, and you're an Irish man with a beard,
This sounds actually
you sound
targeted.
like this.
No, that's definitely targeted. That's
This
someone
is
on
Davis,
the
and I
panel.
will not be a part of it. And neither will our sponsor, Meth.
Yeah, they've got
wanna
an
be
image to think
associated.
about.
Sorry.
Hey, let's get nostalgic. Our
Woo.
SNES Classic Mini arrived this week. It's
Yeah.
got 21 games.
Is that it there?
That's it there.
I thought that was normal, and Kate Dehnert was really giant.
It's just really far away.
It was a big cup.
Would anyone else like to hold it?
Would you like to hold? These are hard to come by.
Yes, they are. How did
Yeah.
you get your hands on one?
We pre-ordered one and we managed to get one.
Pre-ordering. I knew it was good for
Doesn't
something.
seem that hard though, does it?
fun.
Or is it like a
Pre-ordering.
lucky dip? Yeah, like pre-ordering.
Well, I don't know.
Very difficult. Went on a website.
You can't. How do you put your bloody games in there?
I think
When it, like, were you there on the? Did you have to pre-order it on the dot that it was like at 9 a.m. We're gonna
I don't
let
think
you.
so. I think it was the day that it was available for pre-order. I did it. I think, but I wasn't like queuing up or staying up at midnight waiting for it to go live or anything. I was just like, I'll pre-order it and see what happens.
It's quite a sweet little unit, may I say.
Yeah, they just seem to not be able to make enough of them.
Yeah,
It's
I
part of the
was
problem.
wondering what that was. What is the ingredient that's so rare? Because everybody wants one of these.
Well,
it's like
it's
they've
gotta
made
be-
7.
It's got to be artificial scarcity, right?
Yeah,
it's got to
maybe.
be that they're trying to make hype.
They did that with the amiibos when they first came out.
Well, that's right. Yeah, like they could make more,
Yeah.
but they could make just not quite enough, and then people will be going nuts trying to get a hold of them.
Yeah.
Well, Nintendo have
do
always
this a lot.
Yeah, Nintendo. I mean, they don't really like to make a huge amount of money. Sometimes.
I say we get a screwdriver and open her up and see what's in there.
I don't know if we got a screwdriver. We might have a hammer.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll just.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
just
rock?
smash it open.
There's a brick over there.
Hello!
Hey, I know what's in there. About 21 games. Exactly 21 games, I should say.
Why would you lie about 21 games? Why would you lie about that?
What are the highlights for you guys? There is a list. If you're interested.
I like that there's a Mario RPG, which is hard to get a hold of. That's quite good. In fact, a lot of these games are tricky to get a hold of.
Well, Star Fox 2, actually, it's available here for the first ever time.
Yeah.
You have to finish the first level of Star Fox 1
And then you
to get
unlock it.
access and
Yeah.
unlock
Ah.
it. Yes, that's why on the front it says 20+1 games.
Ooh.
Exciting.
I'm like, that's confusing. Just say 21. Don't make me do the maths.
Is there like an SD slot or anything you can get because there were a lot more games came out obviously on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I
Is there
think in this
anything
case
like that?
you're just limited to the ones that they've got here.
Okay.
But they've got good ones.
Yeah.
F-Zero was fun. Street Fighter 2. What were you playing? What were you playing before?
Yeah, Street Fighter 2 Turbo.
I was pretty
I've
psyched.
seen,
I was psyched to see Donkey Kong Country. I remember playing that at my spoiled only child friend's house.
You played that like there hasn't been like a 20-year gap for you. You just picked it up and you were like, well, I
Straight
get
in.
there, and then I get the rhino, and then I get through the thing. Like you weren't even
It
stumbling.
really
on
was
that.
bizarre. I haven't played that game since I was however old I was when it came out. I don't remember, but it was
24.
24. Yeah, I am. I'm an old man.
See, I never had a NES or a SNES. The first console we had was a Nintendo 64 because I'm a PC guy. We're a PC family. So this is all kind of new to me.
Oh.
You never played this at someone's house?
Were you a Genesis boy?
Yeah, not really. Like I've played Donkey Kong before. I'd played Street Fighter on mostly in arcades and that sort of thing.
So you had no home consoles at that time, or you were more like a Sega person?
No home consoles before the Nintendo 64. Although we did have an Atari. My grandparents had an Atari.
I didn't have any consoles either.
Your grandparents?
I just had a spoiled son.
But it's because my dad had a Mac from work, so we used to play games on his Mac, and he was playing Doom and Quake and stuff on PC.
Oh.
Which would have been about this
Humble
time.
brag.
I think we're all confused at this point.
Clang.
But Dave, you would
Yes,
remember this fondly.
Minister.
Well, actually, we were a Sega house.
Oh,
we had
right,
a
yeah.
Sega Genesis. and
Literally, were you a
Master System.
Sega?
I was literally a house with Sega written on the front.
Yeah,
We
sick.
for some reason we bought into the whole belief that you could only like one or the other, and you couldn't like both.
Right.
That was a big part of their marketing campaign, though, wasn't it? Being like, which
Just being
side are you on?
adversarial.
Yeah, like a rivalry, an artificial
Pepsi
rivalry.
business.
Yeah, definitely.
Meth cocaine.
And meth cocaine, yeah.
Which obviously we're on the meth side of.
We are on the meth side.
today.
That's right. Me, definitely.
And
Love that meth.
and
Meth.
just in case anyone was getting mad at there, we realize it's a serious addiction, and we only have it on Tuesdays. So we were more like, Sonic the Hedgehog and all that sort of thing. But however, having said that, I was like Ben. I would go around to other people's houses and, sneakily cheat on my Genesis.
You were like Ben. I guess we're not so different, you and I. Dave.
What? I don't like density.
Something I feel is really missing from this is Battletoads.
Oh.
Because you
The
get something
hardest
like
game
this.
ever.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good. But the thing is, like, okay, so you buy this, you're going to want to share this with your friends. You're going to want to bring back the memories. You've got the two controllers, we sit side by side. And there aren't actually that many two-player games on this.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually,
yeah.
all my memories of this is also because we didn't own one and I went round to someone else's house. Good childhood friend. She was not spoiled. She was one of 4. She's been through a lot. And I am confusing myself at this point. Once again, sponsored by Meth.
I can't help you at this point.
I'm trying. The point is, I thought there'd be more two-player games, but I'm realising that's only because I thought that because I would go to someone's house to play.
Right.
I didn't own this. If I would have played more one-player games.
It is true.
It does
though. You make
come
an
with 2
excellent
controllers, which is nice. And so, games like Super Mario Kart, I'm just looking at this as a reference, would be a 2-player game. But I'm guessing Zelda wouldn't be. I don't know. I actually don't know how many of these are
Correct, Evan.
Yeah.
Obviously, Street Fighter you can play 2-player. There'd be a few there if you sort of dig through the 20.
Street Fighter
21
2
odd.
Turbo, which is quite popular. People consider it to
What's
be
Turbo? I don't know
the
what
best
Turbo.
of the Street Fighters.
The turbo one
it
goes very
faster?
fast. You can also do infinite jumping, so you can jump and then jump again, and actually come through the bottom of the screen
Oh, really?
while Hadoukening the whole time. Yeah, it's quite cray.
Wouldn't be the bloody first time.
I thought it was going to be more expensive, this thing. Because
It's
it seems
quite
like...
it's like a nice. The hardware's quite nice.
Yeah,
It's
think
got its
a
own
good
little
time.
menu thing. It's nice having switches.
Like, it's probably marketed to people who played these, and by now, geez, I hope they've got better jobs by now. But that bakery shift is just going on and on and on. But I think it's all right. I think it's okay.
Were you Brumbies or
Yeah, I was actually.
Yeah,
no
I
longer
thought
in
you were a
existence.
Brumby.
Yeah.
definitely not a baker's delight? I would never stand for that kind of
I don't see.
shenanigans.
Wait, Brumbies have gone out of business, haven't
Have
they?
they?
I haven't seen them
Oh.
anywhere. Really
Spoiler
sorry they
alert.
haven't.
Spoiler alert.
You know, the friend that I used to go over to their house and play video games with, his like mum worked at a Brumbies.
Conspiracy.
That's sick, man. That's one of the best stories you've
We're
ever told, I reckon.
passing games in BAP rolls over the counter.
That was like a plot twist that was almost, worthy of Game of Thrones. And my mum's, friend worked there
Oh,
the whole time.
No,
dun,
my
dun,
friends.
dun. Tune in next time.
The Callan solves the case.
All right, let's wrap up the show.
Also-
That's enough show.
I didn't want to be mean about your story as our closing thing.
When will this air on the internet?
On Monday,
Monday, great.
today,
Oh, what? Oh,
to
yeah.
the people who are watching it right now,
Oh, okay. Edit that bit out.
or when it did, if you're watching it not on Monday.
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 What are you excited to play any games this week?
No.
Okay.
Is this a
No, I am.
conversation that's meant to happen after the show?
I'm just excited to play some games.
What do you
excited to
want to
any
play this week? What do
I
you
want
be
to
playing?
play Shadow of War.
Yeah, I want to
Shadow
as
of
well.
War, okay.
I'm playing
We're
Shadow.
not so different at all. Aren't we finding common ground?
You want to be
Well,
like
the-
Benjamin.
Take note, the
You
UN.
know what we will have to talk about soon is Battlefront 2, which is currently in beta.
Oh.
I know Mark Bonanno's been playing a bit of that because he paid too much and pre-ordered the whole shebang. So
Mark
he's been getting
Bonanno.
early access to that.
Yep.
So that'll be fun.
What about you, Kate?
Golf story.
Golf
That's my
story,
goal for
okay.
the week. Play some golf.
I
Story.
want to try that out. You were raving about that earlier.
I've heard good things. I've not.
so
played it, but I've heard
Raven.
good things.
I don't know.
Free associations. Let's go.
Copyright
just-
Disney Channel.
Just letting it out. It's games. It's gamey game.
My favorite part of this entire show is I don't know if you missed it 2 minutes ago when you went, "So Evan, are you looking forward to playing any games this week?" And Evan just went, "No."
Oh!
You guys don't know what the subtext is, but he's really, really busy. He wants to play games. He
I
doesn't
would really
hate
like to.
games.
I've been
It just
playing-
looked like he did for a second.
No, I can't.
No!
What are you,
Games?
crazy?
Oh,
What do you think you guys are here?
Any games this week? So,
no! Yeah, I want to play Shadow of Mordor
Shadow
to
of
the
War.
end, so I can play
nice.
Shadow of War. And
Hey, the
it's,
new Wolfenstein comes out soon. Is that this
Oh,
week or is that?
27th. Yeah, I'm playing the old
20
one,
oh, that's
the
ages.
Old Blood.
Sorry, I shouldn't
the
get too
moment.
excited about that yet. It's away.
Shadow of War.
Destiny 2 comes out just before that. I'm excited for Destiny 2. Everyone else is over it already. Particularly Dave Callan, who was
Wow.
over it before it even came out.
You know,
Sucked.
that's what you get when you can't understand computers. What's these moving images on my screen? It doesn't make sense. It's unrealistic.
It is. You can't triple jump in real life.
I try every day.
To triple jump.
Yeah.
That's.
How's it going?
I shut myself
No, do
up.
it. Your exertion's in the wrong place. Go lower it. Go lower it.
All
Right
the
there.
legs.
Just be careful if you're gonna try and triple jump.
Don't do it out your ass.
Don't do it behind
Get a spare
Ben.
pair of pants. 'Cause you will shit yourself. I guarantee you.
Hey, that's it for this week. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel for more episodes every single Monday. Sorry there weren't the past 3 Mondays or whatever.
We've missed
I guess
you.
sometimes we take breaks. But
Got
anyway,
it.
but Mondays generally. And you can find us on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram at Gamey Show.
What? It's not gamey game.
No, it was taken.
Oh,
What?
I think.
Sorry.
Do the
It must
right
have been.
thing,
I
guys.
thought you
Give
just
it
meant
back.
really dirty.
Gamey
Stop
Show
holding
is
out
still
for
good.
big moolah.
All right.
Right.
Sorry, Kate.
They don't have a budget.
Should
let
we?
them have it.
Are we gonna do like a nice crane little shot?
Yeah, we're gonna do a crane.
And can
thing.
we just talk to it, like pretend to talk to each other while we?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like this.
Maybe turn off the lights?
Marmalade.
Yeah, just turn off the lights and.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
And ready?
Bye-bye,
Okay.
bye-bye, bye-bye.
And go.
Okay. Oh, that was rather good. I
really good,
enjoyed
excellent.
some of the things I've said.
really
In fact,
good.
I do disagree
Hey,
with you
well
on some
done.
points.
Great.
However, and yes, I'm going to try Golf Story, and
Yes.
thank you for the recommendation. And, you've been wonderful as always. Are you going to?
No, that's not what they do.
We can if you.
That's the wrong show, Evan. Wrong show.